Alright, what's up everyone? I just wanted to make a quick little video about a certain topic that's going to rise in discussion pretty soon. And that topic happens to be the Goku vs. Superman death battle. Now, this is going to be a little prediction and just my opinion, but this really goes both ways, really. In theory, Goku could win, but he lacks feats to show it, which Superman has. Now, here's something to think about though in Death Battle. They're gonna have to start from base form. And Superman doesn't have any transformations, I don't think. I don't know, I'm not really the biggest fan of Superman. But Goku, on the other hand, as we all know, has the Super Saiyan transformations. Which is gonna take some time. 1 and 2 is not so much, but 3, he has to go through the whole yelling phase and stuff like that. So, he's gonna have to get away from Superman, because Superman's gonna just attack real fast. So he's probably not just good at instant transmission away. This is something that a lot of people don't really think about. He's probably gonna try to use the solar flare. And last time I checked, Superman gets his power from the sun. So that's gonna be real trouble for Goku. Now the next thing I want to talk about is how Dragon Ball is kind of a broken system. Now, I'm not saying Superman's gonna absolutely win the fight, because I still think Goku could pull it off. But it's just really gonna be hard to explain how he could. Because in Saiyan Saga, Vegeta is planet busting. No, I'm not talking about the filler arc from him and Nappa visiting the bug planet Arlia. I think that was what it was called. I'm talking about his fight with Goku on Earth. He went in the air and said he's gonna blow up the planet with his Gallic gun. So that means Vegeta can planet bust. So by the time the Frieza Saga shows up, Goku's at 3 million, whereas Vegeta was 18,000. So Goku, in theory, could multi-planet bust. But then there's the problem with later on in the sagas where they not even blowing up planets no more. So yeah, another thing I want to talk about was survival in space. Neither of them can do it. Neither of them can pull it off. With Superman, cannot survive in space either. He has super stamina. He can survive a good while, but he can't breathe in space. Goku is a Saiyan. Excuse me, right there. And raised on Earth, and he can't survive in space either. Theoretically, he could, like Bardock and Vegeta, but I don't think they could survive in space, really. None of them shown the real tendency to do it. Frieza even told Goku, even if he had escaped off Namek before it blew up, flying through space, he couldn't survive the whole travel back to Earth. Which says something about the Saiyans, that they can't survive in space. So I rest my case with that. And I came across a thread that I thought was interesting. It gave a power level for Superman. I'll show you to you guys in a second, and I'll demonstrate what I'm about to do. Alright, this is the forum that I was talking about, and it gives a power level for Superman. I don't know which Superman it is, but it's one that can lift 100 tons. There's the keyword 100 tons. Now, the one that I was talking about, the pre-crisis Superman that everyone's debating about, can lift 200 quintillion tons. So, I'm gonna make a power level for that. So, oops. 200, 3,000, 1, 2, 3 million, 1, 2, 3 billion, 1, 2, 3 trillion, 1, 2, 3 quadrillion, 1, 2, 3 quintillion. Okay, divide that by the 100, and that he is 2 quintillion times stronger than the 100-ton lifting Superman. Alright, since he's 2 quintillion times stronger than it, then multiply that by the power level they gave him, which is 15, 6 to 5, and that gives us a huge number. So let's figure out what that number is. Okay. $31 sextillion to 50 quintillion. That's pre-Christ Superman's power level. So that's huge, even by Dragon Ball standards. So let's think about Goku. If he only lifted 40 tons, so in Otherworld, and Otherworld's gravity is multiplied by 10, that means he was lifting 400 tons. So if we do that, then Goku's power level will be 4 times that of the Superman's power level. So 15 to 5 times 4 equals that, that. That's small and inaccurate. That's why I think power levels are, as TFS Vegeta, the abridged Vegeta says, power levels are bullshit. So even if you put Goku in, these are my multipliers, not anyone else's. I'm using my Super Saiyan multipliers for Goku. At Super Saiyan 3, at that time, by my multipliers, which the Super Saiyan 3 multiplier for me would be, now this is all speculation, but times 3 million, this is at Frieza, at the Frieza saga. $4.8 billion. So now this is up to you guys for your thought. If you really think Goku could more than probably 20 times his improve by 20 times that of by Frieza Saga, probably even more, probably even maybe 1,000 times. Who knows? That's a big number. By the time that of the Buu Saga, leave a comment down below, but I don't know. That's why the power level system in Dragon Ball is broken, like, severely. But that's by my power level. This is not even the official one. This is all speculation. There's no actual given multipliers for the Super Saiyan level, Super Saiyan 3 transformation, I don't think. So if we do it for the same one, for the Saga Goku for Super Saiyan 3, and we do it by the 400, which is basically like the Super Saiyan 3 multiplier that everyone agrees on, you get that. $1.2 billion. Let that sink in for a little bit. So yeah. So Superman is ginormous compared to Goku if you're using this system. But you know what? You never really know because you don't have a scouter to measure them. So yeah. Alright, I apologize about me being a little bit slow right there, but yeah, I think I presented both arguments kind of well. Which Goku in theory could be Superman, but Superman possesses more evidence that he could be Goku. But here's my opinion on this. I think they're pretty much even. Like, Superman has the physical advantage with the, like, muscles and punches, but I think Goku's with the ki blast and, like, the Kamehameha techniques and stuff like that. I think he has the advantage right there. So at a distance, Goku could beat Superman, but up close, I think Superman has Goku beat. So tell me what you think in the comments. And for anyone saying that Superman can solo the Dragon Ball verse, I think this is downright wrong because they have the Dragon Balls and could just wish Superman away. So yeah, Superman's weakness is magic. Oh, that's another thing. Ki doesn't equal magic. It's the latent energy inside the body, and like it's like physical strength, but like somehow like manipulated. Like it gets weak. Like if the person's weak, like you get tired, you don't have much ki left. For example of this is like in the Frieza saga, Vegeta was like tired, and because he hadn't slept in a couple of days, so he didn't have a lot of ki. So when he woke up, he was like 100%. Like wow, like it was his power had increased tremendously. It was like whoa, I'm using like way too much, aren't I? But yeah, that's my opinion. But any other time, if it wasn't a death battle, I don't think Goku and Superman would fight really. I think it would just be like, there you go with the likes again. I think it would just be go down sort of like this picture I'm going to post like right about now. Yeah. I don't think they would fight because they're both good-hearted sort of, and yeah. But in the end, I think Goku would win, but in the death battle, I think Superman's going to take it. Let me know what you guys think. I hope you like this. It was done kind of last minute, sort of late at night. I guess I'll see you guys next time.